Hello, brothers and sisters. Today is May 29th, 2019. And this morning upon awakening, I heard the words Al Jazeera, and then I heard the word Battleship. As many of you probably already know, Al Jazeera is a news channel. So I went to Al Jazeera News and was led to an article. And the article is titled, Iran Set for Dialogue with Gulf Neighbors as Tensions Soar. So I'm just going to read the article. Comments by Iranian official in Qatar come as John Bolton arrives in UAE for talks on important security matters. Iran is ready to engage in dialogue with Gulf Arab countries to address escalating tensions in the Middle East, its deputy foreign minister said on Tuesday. Abbas Araghchi made the comments on a visit to neighboring Qatar, where he met Foreign Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman Al Thani in the capital, Doha. Both sides expressed their concern about escalations and problems in the region. Tensions have risen between Iran on one side of the United States and its Gulf allies, Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, on the other. Washington has deployed a carrier strike group and bombers and announced plans to deploy 1,500 U.S. troops to the Middle East, prompting fears of a conflict. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump's national security advisor, John Bolton, who has been accused of promoting regime change in Iran, arrived in the United Arab Emirates on Tuesday, before talks scheduled for Wednesday. A war of words between Iran and the U.S. escalated after attacks this month on oil tankers in the Gulf. Washington blamed the attacks on Tehran, which denied the accusations. Bolton said last week the U.S. had deep and serious intelligence on threats posed by Iran, but did not provide details. Iranian Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif earlier hit out at the U.S. after Trump said Washington was not looking for regime change in Iran, but was only interested in preventing it from obtaining nuclear weapons. Iranian President Hassan Rouhani said in October the U.S. was seeking regime change in Iran, adding the Trump administration was the most hostile the Islamic Republic had faced in its 4 decades. So, then I felt led to type in Al Jazeera and Battleship, the 2 words I received from the Holy Spirit this morning. And when I did, another article came up, and it is titled, Iran Unveils New Domestically Made Warship. The article came out on December 1st of 2018. So I'm going to read some of this article. Sahand destroyer can sustain voyages lasting 5 months without resupply, according to state media. Iran's Navy launched a domestically made destroyer, which state media said has radar-evading stealth properties amid rising tensions with the United States. In a ceremony carried live on state television on Saturday, the Sahand destroyer, which can sustain voyages lasting 5 months without resupply, joined Iran's Navy at a base in Bandar Abbas on the Gulf. The Sahand has a flight deck for helicopters, torpedo launchers, anti-aircraft and anti-ship guns, surface-to-surface and surface-to-air missiles, and electronic warfare capabilities, state television reported. And our dear sister Melanie Dunn was led to look up the number 74 in Strong's Concordance, because that's the number that's on this Iranian warship. And in Greek it says agonia, a contest, great fear, properly the feeling of the athlete before a contest, great fear, terror of death, anxiety, and agony. And in Strong's Concordance in Hebrew, the number 74 means, my father is a lamp, an Israelite name. So, I'm not certain that this is the battleship that the Lord was referring to, but when I typed in the 2 words I heard this morning from the Holy Spirit, this is what came up. But it is quite possible that the words I received are for a future event. But I did feel strongly led to share this, and I did ask the Lord if I should share it, and got a strong confirmation from Him that I should share it. I love you all, brothers and sisters. God bless you. Let's keep trusting and resting in Jesus and the finished work of the cross.